Maurice Fleming, Gibby was saying that he's been showing a lot more progression lately. What have you seen out of him?
Hard man, a young man that works hard. Good football player. I enjoy working with him. Like Gibby said, he's been making some strides and getting better.
How much of an adaptation did he have just based upon what they did schematically at Iowa and what you guys are doing?
I mean, football players are football players. I mean, they get thrown new schemes and new job descriptions, and they just adjust. So I think he's done a really good job making the adjustment, making plays.
A lot of battles out there. It looked like from the brief thing we got to see the other day with the twos. What's he look like right now, and what would you like to see him progress on down the stretch?
Every man just has to get better on a daily basis. One day he'll be with the twos, next day he'll be with the threes, next day he can be with the ones. So I kind of mix it up, trying to get the guys to get used to dealing with the situation as opposed to squads, and go from there.
Still very cautious about throwing out accolades right now, right? Too early?
Still early.
Watching you coach, you seem to demand the effort. Are you getting that effort on a consistent basis for you?
Yeah, it's not going to be any other way. I mean, the standard is the standard. It's set by not only me, but by the older guys as well. And once the standard is set, it's set. We just go for it.
When you look at practice tape and players are trying to break down their own film, what's the major thing they can take from watching that especially?
The technique aspect of it, that would probably be my biggest thing, just how close to perfection as far as the technique are they getting. Then from there, are they making it, are they winning, or are they losing? That's what it all boils down to. We can clean up a lot of things, but I need you to have that desire to win.
Practice, are you seeing a bit of a rivalry start to develop between the cornerback unit and the wide receiver unit when you guys are going at it every day?
No, not really a rivalry. They just work hard. Each side is trying to win. Each side is trying to be dominant. So that kind of creates that competitive atmosphere that you like to see on the practice field.
Coach Carrier said he's been working really hard to try and instill an edge in his receivers and teach them to talk trash and everything like that. From the other side, have you seen that out of his receivers?
I think his guys work hard. I can't attest to the amount of trash talking or lack thereof. I just know his guys go out and they compete. They're fast. They're strong. They're competitive. So they do a good job, I think.
If some players with some size, like a Douglas, but other guys that are smaller, how do you take a smaller corner and teach them to match up against a larger wide receiver? What's the key to that?
To me, it's all about what he does well, what that corner does well, what that 6'4" corner does well, what that 5'9" corner does well. And we try to put him in positions where he can really use that to his advantage. So he's going to any corner is going to face a variation of size wide receivers. It's just about what do I do well and how do I make that my strength.